And your badge number was again? Say that again, sir.
You know what? You should leave before you.
No, I don't have to go anywhere. I'm a citizen journalist. I can go wherever I want. And I can ask whoever, whatever questions I want. This is the United States of America. Don't tell me what I can and can't do. Yeah. So I'll call the police since you... This was something that was legitimate, you know. The guy showed me a badge briefly and then brought him back here, but they put him behind closed doors and I didn't see a regular officer. This isn't something that I'm used to seeing from where I'm from. So for private security to pull out handcuffs and take somebody into a private room without a badged officer, I'm concerned citizen. I work citizen.
ID with you real quick?
No.
No ID?
Well, I mean, what do you need my ID for?
You're talking to me. I need to know who I'm talking to. That's all.
Okay.
I can't just put in the details some dude just said.
Right.
That's Colorado?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
All right. Are you James?
Yes.
What's going on?
I was just concerned that this gentleman I saw getting beat up down at the BART, a guy flashed me a badge, would not reproduce the badge for me. I saw them bring him up here and they were saying he was stealing his stuff. They take him behind closed doors and I don't see a standard plainclothes officer. This isn't something standard procedure that I'm used to seeing that, you know, and I can understand how a citizen's arrest works.
Okay. First up, are you recording us right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In the state of California, all right?
Okay.
Unless you're obviously with a video camera, by law you're required to notify people when you record them.
Okay.
Okay. Because if you don't, it's against the law. Sarah, I can never say the word. Surreptitiously recording. Okay.
Surreptitiously recording.
Right.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to look that one up. But since you know we're live,
Yeah.
is that all right?
Now I know. Yeah. But,
Okay.
But in the
Well,
future, you need to let people know. In California, you need to let them know I am recording this.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I understand that. I thought that in public space is public space.
No, not in California.
Not in California. All right.
Like
Well,
I said, if you had a video camera that makes it obvious, that
like
people
on
would
my
know.
shoulder.
Right.
Okay.
You know, you're holding a video camera. and
So
people
a
can see
blinking light on my camera on here isn't enough.
it. No.
What if I have something on my hat that says I'm a live video agent, live video in progress?
That's fine.
Okay.
Something that knows
So I wouldn't need to say something; it would just be on my hat.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Now, regarding them,
Yes.
they're not required to be in uniform.
Okay.
Okay. They approach somebody, they identify themselves as loss prevention officers, place them under citizen's arrest. They're allowed to do that.
Right. Well, the thing is I saw an excessive amount of violence at the time of the arrest.
Did he comply with their requests?
He was complying. They were standing on me. He said, "I can't breathe. I can't breathe." So that was an issue for me.
Did you see what led up to them standing on him?
At that point, no.
Okay, so you don't know what happened before.
Correct.
So it's
Right.
possible that he was resisting prior to that.
Possible.
Okay.
Right. No, what I'm saying is I saw something that is out of the ordinary, and as a citizen, not seeing officers, you know, and somebody saying I'm a cop and then putting his badge away and not you know, I asked him what his badge number, he says it's 1 million. And I'm like, okay.
Well, he's private security. He's not
Yes,
required to tell you anything.
and I realize that. You know, it just, like I said, something that's out of the ordinary for me. I mean,
Not in California. It's not out of ordinary.
yeah, I mean, I'm from Colorado, so.
Right. Well, California has totally different laws than Colorado. They have their own penal code, they have their own rules,
Okay.
and that's what they go by.
All
So
right.
what they did is perfectly legal. And unless you can say from the beginning, I saw that this individual was just complying completely,
Right.
and then they attacked him for no reason.
Okay.
Okay, but if you
All right.
jump in halfway through the story,
Right. Like I said, I was just concerned
yeah,
with the
and then-
situation.
and
I'm
then
sorry
when
to.
it's time, what they'll do is they'll call us and they'll say, okay, our paperwork's ready, come take this arrest.
I see.
And when we get there, we'll talk to the suspect.
Okay.
And if at that time he says, hey, they treated me crappy, we will investigate that.
Okay.
Okay?
92-036-9387.
All right. Well,
It's 10 to
that's
6.
interesting.
They can't find it.
Can't find.
I was,
No, it's a Colorado ID. It's a Colorado.
Well, you know, in my opinion, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I really think that, and I know California is different than Colorado, but to me, that's just, you know, it's a little hokey pokey that that they can grab him up like that and then take him behind closed doors. I don't know if there's a camera in there. I don't know. And obviously the guy's homeless. Obviously he's stealing so he can eat something, you know.
Well, there's no.
And
there's
the guy.
There's no waiver in the penal code that you can steal if you're homeless.
No, I'm not saying.
And they have a right to make a citizen's arrest, and they have a right to use
I've
the force necessary to effect that arrest.
Yeah, no, I've made citizen's arrests before myself.
Okay,
So
they have that right, and they don't have to keep it in public view. They can take him in an office and
Okay.
hold him there. There's nothing wrong.
Is there
with
any chance I could ask one of you guys to check on him to make sure that he's okay and they're
it. As soon as they call us,
okay?
they're going to do their paperwork. Like I say, we have a procedure. It takes them about a half hour to do the paperwork, and then they call us.
So even though I'm here and I'm concerned and it's 20 steps inside, neither one of you are allowed to, or you just don't want
We're
to?
not going to.
Okay,
It's Friday night.
I understand.
Okay, when they're ready for the arrest, we'll come take him.
Okay. Well, they could let him go though, just cite him and let him go, and give
They-
you the
They can't
paperwork.
cite him, but if they
Oh,
sometimes will do like restitution stuff. He can pay for all the stuff. Sometimes if it's small enough,
Make
they'll just kick him loose and not do the paperwork.
Make him scrub the floors for the night or something.
No, they won't do that. They'll either choose to charge him or they choose not to charge him.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when they call us, that'll be the decision they'll let us know about. All right, you're
Thanks.
free to leave.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen. You have a good evening.
All right. You too.
All right. Thanks for stopping by.
No problem. Go for it.